fished up this end of Haslar Wall before. It's always been down the other end by the immigration centre. So we'll have to see. There's a bloke fishing down there as well. I've come down the slope and I'm at yeah, the bottom of the slope. Just setting up. So I've got my cobras. I was going to say as always, but it's nearly as always, especially when I'm out sea fishing on the beach. Yes, I know this isn't the beach. I haven't fished over this side for years. And the last time, I think I caught an eel here. That was so long ago, I can't remember now. I don't even know if I was on YouTube when I last came over here. So all I've got for bait tonight is squid and ragworm that I had the other night. I don't know if the ragworm's dead. We'll have a look in a minute. Got to be careful here because there's no ledge to stop me sliding down. I don't want to do that. So I won't be able to do proper casts either. And I remember that being a problem over here because you're always restricted by the wall. Right. What should we do? We don't want to do that one. Or do we want to do that one? What's that one? I don't know, it's a rig. Let's start off by putting a rig on. Oh, this is one of my loop rigs, okay. Where's my clip for my main line? There. Well, that one can come off. Like that. The main line clip on there, and then the weight's going to go on here. So for weights, I've gone back to one that I was using years ago. It's a Gemini with a long leg with a lead lift on it. And I wouldn't be surprised if I need the lead lift here. So there you go. Now let's get some bait. What's this? Is this the squid? That's the squid. Put the tackle box on the and this is the worms that are stinking a bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're dead. But they should still be good enough. Where are you? got any wiggle left in you? Oh yeah, there's a bit of wiggle. They're not dead. Just nearly dead. And that's why they've been stinking. Oh well. We can put a half dead worm on, tip it off with squid. That's the trouble this week, it's been too warm. But I'm sure the fish won't care that much. It's not like they all queue up to get fresh bait, is it? You don't exactly see them at Morrison's. Are those worms fresh? No, I don't want them then. It's going to be difficult finding a worm to get on the hook. Oh well, these will act as a carrier for the squid anyway. Good job I didn't check these before I came out, otherwise I wouldn't have come out. Not a dead roundworm. It's almost as bad as that black lug I had the other day. And there we go. And the squid died as well. God, it smells like a bloody fishmonger's around here now. A fishmonger that's been out in the sun for 2 weeks. Never mind. Let's chuck something out, see if we can get a bite. I don't even know if it's worth clipping this rig up, as I can't do an overhead thump with it. I can only do a sideways thing. Even that's going to be awkward. Like I say, just I'll be pleased if I can get it in the water, as the water's a bit of a distance out down there, look. Right, here goes peeps, here goes. Right. Not too energetic. And it's out there. Where it is, I don't know. Here it is, it's out there somewhere. A little bit tighter. Put the drag on. And we're fishing. Right, that's one more now. I'll put the other cobra out, and I think on this other cobra I'll just put squid out. I think that's about all I'm going to be able to do, because that rag is just about had it. Well, it has had it. Like I said, there's hardly enough to actually put on the hook. No bites on that rod yet. Who am I kidding, eh? Who am I kidding? It's low tide now, or thereabouts. Within a gnat's cock of it. So I'm over this way this evening because I had to go and see Byron to get the cover from my GoPro that he recovered. So the GoPro is now totally waterproof again. So thank you, Byron. That's really kind of you. I think that's just wind moving that rod tip at the moment. Don't worry, Lola, I'll get you in a minute, darling. Right, what we're going to use here, we're not going to use one of them. Pulley dropper, size 1, that'll do nicely. Do nicely if I can untangle it. There's the size 1. So that's the bit that clips up. So that's the bit that goes to the main line. So that goes on there. That goes on to the main line, like so. And the weight comes down here on that one. I'm going to stick with the Geminis with the lead lifts just for the moment. So I really don't know how snaggy it is out here. Like I say, it's so long, I've forgotten. And then that doesn't even need to go on there. Oh, do you know what? I'll leave it on there just because. Is that on? Yeah, that's on. Right, now we can get a squid out of the bucket. I got these squid from Decathlon, and they're only little ones. So they'll go on nicely. Trouble is, because I haven't got the tripod up high, I can't tell if that's the bite or just the wind. I'm going to say just the wind at the moment because it is windy. It was meant to be horribly windy today, so I'm not complaining. This is not bad at all. Right, that's not going to work as a pulley dropper. So, because I haven't got a clip on the weight. But as I said earlier, it doesn't really matter here. That can go out as an unclipped. I'm going to chuck that one further up that way, so I can put it on the other side. And there you go, that's going nicely on the right hand side. Clutch set. Excellent. We are now fishing. Now what we're going to do is give Lola a bit of extra length. Hello, darling. I'm not surprised that the ragworm were shot, but disappointed. I'm not having much luck with worms this week. Right, Laura, let Daddy sit down. Thank you. Don't go down there. Right. I guess you can see those tips all right. Oh look, there's a big cruiser going out. So, if there's anything to show you, I'll get back to you. Right, it's time for a bait check on the worm rig. Out there about 20 minutes, I think. I'm not expecting anything. The tip's been going, but I think it's the wind. Right, let's make sure I'm stood alright. Yeah, doesn't feel like there's anything on here. Oh, the lead lift. Lifting it straight up. And it's coming straight across the surface. That's exactly as I remember. It's brought it out of all the weed. Yeah, love those lead lifts. Okay, I think crabs have had all the bait. Yeah, I know, I should put my glasses on. Yeah, then I wouldn't have hooked it into my finger, would I? Or to me blooming wrist support. Yeah, both of those hooks got stripped. Sure that's crabs that's done that. Well, I'm going to change this rig, as I'm not using any worms anymore. I'm going to throw those worms away because they are past it. So I'll use that weight. That rig can sit in the top there. Let's take that smelly bit of bait off. Now, I'm sure I remember putting in here today a loose rig in a bag. Might be that one. Yeah, I think that's it. If this is the one I'm thinking, this one was tied without any swivels to a single hook halfway down. So this might keep it off the surface a bit. Let's have a look. This should be a loop rig. Actually, no, it's not. That's a 2-hook flapper. Oh well, Came out of the box so it can go on. 2-hook flapper. Oh. You could have told me that my rig's gone all the way out there, Lola. Got my rig, my engine, my line. I want one of those clips, so I just popped in here. One of those, because I noticed the clip's missing. So, snap link clips, that's what these are called. And yes, I'm treading very carefully. Because it's slippy where it's been wet. And I don't fancy slipping down that slope. Right, so we need 2 squid now for these 2 hooks. There's 1 and there's 2. And like I say, they're not big. They're not big, they're not clever. It's going on a small hook as well, because this was the little rig I bought the other day, the Autistic Pro rig. But there you go. I always put a 1/2 inch over the tail. I like to think it holds it on a bit better. So through once and back through. Through twice. Get through. And back through. Push it down. Through the skirt at the bottom, through the eyes, past the barb, and there we go. Just wipe my hands. In fact, before I wipe my hands, let's dispose of these stupid ragworm. Squid can go up there. Like that. That can go there. These stinky old rag can go down there. We'll get rid of that rubbish in the bin in the car park on the way out. So there we go. We've got some squid to use up. We don't want to throw away the baiting needle. I get through as many baiting needles as I do bait elastic. Right, so we've got 2 squid on a 2-hook flapper. Now got 3 squid out. 1 on the bottom rig, 2 on the flapper rig. I reckon the bottom rig's probably had it by now. Bait check on the single squid. I'm loving these lead lift weights. Coming in with absolutely no problem. No stress or anything. I don't know why I stopped using them. Because they are perfect. Especially if you've got dodgy wrists like mine. They just lift it up and bring it in there. So, crabs again. Seems the way it's going tonight. No fish bites, but plenty of crab bites. Tell you what, because we're putting it's a bigger hook, I'm going to put 2. Oh, this one hasn't got a head anyway. Oh well. Let's put 2 squid on this hook. Push that down, 1/2 inch over the tail. Not so good. I'm going to have to stock up on these weights and deadlifts now, like I used to. I think I stopped using them because somebody like Justin told me that the yellow breakaways, what everybody's using, should be using. And after years of trying different things, I'm going back to what I find to be the best for me. Do you know what? I can't click this, but I can sit that hook on that leg while I cast it. Because of course you can only clip them if you've got a hook on your, a bend on your weight, or a Gemini bend, a Gemini clip with a bend on it. Right, double squid out. So we've got two single squid and 1 double squid. And I hope we get a bite from something then, because the squid are in, so it should be a natural bait for thereafter at the moment. So, get back to it, hopefully, when there's a bite or a fish. So there's now 2 guys turned up to my right. So I've got 1 next to me to the left and 2 to the right of me, so I can't be doing anything really wrong. So I've got 4 squid out at the moment. The nearest one is the double squid, and the furthest one is the 2 separate squids. I haven't had a fish bite, just crabs bite. So I'll get back to you. I didn't say the tide is coming in, because those rocks down there are just beginning to get covered. So it's difficult to see. I've been having some funny vibrations. So let's have a look on the double squid, because don't move. This has had some funny vibrations on it. Right, let's have a look. Not been touched, has it? Coral squid, untouched. Suck it back out, I guess. I wonder what those funny vibrations I was getting on the rod then. Right, if we chuck it out over the top of this one, we can bring this one in as well. Let's move this one over first. That one goes over there, that goes over there, like that. Make sure I bear it on top. Really loose clutch. Set. Right, let's check this one. This was the 2 flapper. So a little bit heavier. Lift it up on the lead lift. Nothing fishy to see there. In fact, 2 squid untouched again. So, got nothing touching the squid. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. Because everything loves a bit of squid. Mountain loves squid, bass like squid, smooth out like squid. Oh well, that's a bit boring. I brought all the baits in and they're untouched, so they've gone back out again. I didn't say, the guy to the left of me is packed up. And after 4 hours he only had 2 little bites, and a bloke was walking down. He said the boys up the other end haven't had a bite either. So I don't know what's happening. They must know when I'm coming fishing, I guess. Oh well, can but try. Right, I'm afraid the session's come to an end. Perhaps I've finally found the squid. Well, it was a great success with these again. Chuffed to bits. And as the other chaps aren't having any success either, I'm not too concerned about that. Just one of those things. But thanks to Byron for finding the GoPro and keeping the cover for me. I know I keep thanking him, but believe you me, it meant a lot getting the GoPro back again, and that's what I've been filming on tonight. So I'm chuffed a bit. Sorry Lola, move out the way darling. So like I say, there's always a good thing to bring out the session. And today it was trying these leads out again. And what a pleasure it has been to use those. Double squid, basically untouched. So the fish didn't want to know today. And that happens sometimes. But why does it always happen with me? Especially when I'm filming, eh? Scissors, please. This hook's coming off. Well, I'm going out on a charter boat at the end of the week, if the weather holds. So hopefully I'll have some better luck with him than I have had with my rod and line recently. Because, mind you, me and Jamie had some fish. I just don't like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go fishing. So from me and Lola then, that's me done. Or should I say, that's us done.